what's up, y'all? Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast, episode 191, Ryder. 192. Now, we were asked on episode 200 where we're going to do a live pod. Ooh, we only got 8 weeks for that.
Yeah. When is the tour starting? Somebody offered for us to come to Miami.
Really?
Yeah, they hit me up and was like, y'all need to come to Miami.
I heard Atlanta.
I've heard, right.
Also Nashville.
Uh-huh.
New York, and Los Angeles, and Houston.
LA too?
Yep.
Gas up the jet. Let's go.
Houston, Miami. That sounds like a plan.
So
Where we going to be at in Miami? Who said that?
Somebody on our thing messaged us and asked to come to Miami.
We're going to have to do something. We got to get the tour. We got to have a real meeting about the tour.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to have to do that. All right, but yes, I'm one of your hosts, Sean Capone. Let's go ahead and introduce the other members of the pod. She is fluffy and fine, a little bit wavy today. Shout out to her. Her name's Kiki.
Hey,
Woo,
friends.
woo,
Woo-woo.
Oh, that's
Kiki.
the first time you woo-woo Kiki. You back her friend now?
Right, what happened?
I wooed you last week too.
You had kind of fell off.
It wasn't
with the
this
woo-woo.
enthusiastic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just feel more woo-woo.
Well, that's good. That's
It
good.
ain't got to do with Kiki.
Okay.
It's me.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
All right. One of the funniest dudes I know, man. Also, when I call him and he got something to tell me, he starts whispering. That's my brother, Zach Book.
Woo-woo. Woo-woo.
I hate it, too.
Yes.
I hate every bit where he like, yeah, what up, bro? What's happening with you? Hey, man, let me tell you something.
I love when Zach start whispering. That's when I know it's about to get good, okay? When it's about to get good.
I don't even try to whisper. I don't even know I be doing that.
Yeah. I changed your name in my phone, too. It ain't Zach Book no more.
What is it?
It's Addy Daddy.
Daddy
Addy
is
Daddy.
nasty work, bro.
Yes.
Man,
Zach
who got
love
the Addy?
Yeah, I'm promoting prescription drugs.
I'm looking for a safe Addy, man.
What? Stop, bro.
No, I got one Addy plug, but I don't trust him.
What?
That's
Look,
crazy.
We're not talking about that on the
Okay, I
pod.
just
Yeah,
wanna
you
let
right.
you
You
know.
right. You
My
right.
bad.
My
All
bad.
right, what are we doing? All right, let's get a hold of ourselves. How's everybody week? Everything was good?
It was cool.
It was all right.
Long weekend? You enjoy your Martin Luther King day off?
I was here working, but you know,
I did.
yeah, I was here. I was doing Zach's show. I'm tired. Like, I don't know. 2025 is just, she's something else.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, Kiki. It's your fault.
Wait, no. Wow.
You work too hard. You ever meet somebody who worked too hard and complain? Like, it's you. I know you probably volunteered to do our show.
I definitely
on
did.
Monday. I know you was like, they probably was like, we don't want to bother Kiki. Let her get some rest. She was like, I do it. No, I can do it. It's no problem. And then do it and then complain.
I didn't complain.
You is not. You
No,
no, I'm tired.
2025 is exhausting. I feel like nothing good has happened. The world is on fire. You know what I'm saying? We got politicians doing everything. It's a weird year. It's a weird start to the year. Like,
I had a good first week, and then after that, it went to the shit.
yeah, it's weird. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Zach, you're right. I do that.
So this year, I think you need to tell people no.
Okay.
Just do a few no's. Like, I'm cool. I ain't going to do that.
Yeah.
You know, The Power of No? You ever got that book? You ever read it?
No.
The Power of No.
You should read that book. I promise that'll be a
You
good
ain't
book for
read
you.
that book.
I have read The Power.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's good?
It's really good.
Okay.
Get the clip notes if you don't want it. Whatever.
I'll try
Audio
it.
book if you just want to ride and listen to it real
The
quick.
Power
Okay.
of No.
Just get the
Power of
message.
No. The power of no. Okay.
You can't say no to
Zach-
everything. See, the thing about us in this industry, y'all, is when you say no, you feel like somebody else gonna get it, and you don't want nobody else getting it but you.
I'm not leaving no money on the table.
That's true.
Yeah, you taught me that. You was like, you never give money back.
No, never.
You never leave money on the
tell you
table, and I'm just never leaving money on the table ever.
So I don't agree. So money is fine, but
Okay.
it's the other stuff.
Yeah.
So like money, and then like, okay, hey, can you come speak at this? Can you come? And then your cousin like, hey, could you come over here? And then somebody else having a
Tom
session.
said, don't do no charity.
Don't do that.
No, that's crazy. Don't you said don't do no charity.
Charity all the time.
Okay.
For CPS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am. I actually just got a text about me talking to some students about communication.
So you gonna say yes? So
Yes,
I would say yes
I'm
to
gonna
that.
say yes to this, but
Okay.
there's a lot of stuff that'll happen back to back. Like if things start happening back to back,
Yeah.
I gotta take a break. I gotta
Okay.
take a break. Like I'm doing something speaking at the United Negro College Fund.
They letting you
Yeah.
out of all the
'Cause
graduates.
He the first United Negro to get the.
Y'all don't think. I'm doing something powerful about the community here. Y'all laughing at that.
He was the first United Negro to get the scholarship.
Oh, that's I can't. When is that? I need to be there.
I can't wait till
I
you
need to be
speak.
there to see that.
You know why? Because we are the stars of our district, Kiki.
Oh, that's so true.
That we are the stars of our district. So they invited me. I'm sure they'll eventually get to you, but they invited me.
It's crazy. Yeah, I got something coming up with
like,
them.
yo, hey, Tone, like, hey, bang, I'm going to do it.
I hope we're not at the same event.
That's funny. I can't wait to be there to see y'all speak. And lie to the
Are
children.
you going to be there?
I don't know because they hit it in April.
Oh, no, mine's in February. So you
Okay.
see, they probably went right out there.
I don't know why they think of us, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about this gives you any inkling that I need to speak to the children about the future?
Because you're successful, you maniac.
I'm finna get up there and tell them kids. Baby, it's hard. Live it up right now. You half of y'all finna die. So the other half.
Damn. See?
I'm just playing. That was too far. Sorry, but it's just that's how the year has been. It's such dark humor. It's just a lot. I don't know.
It has definitely been a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of a lot, man, and this year starting off very, very crazy. LiAngelo Ball, Jello Ball has a hit, Tweaker. That is a major hit. Well, first of all, what you think of the song?
Whoa. I like it.
It's a good song. It's catchy.
Yeah.
catchy.
I don't know anything other than whoa, but it's a nice.
Yeah, it's a good record. It's
I like
a good
the
record.
beats.
Heard it in the club. It gives you some nostalgic vibes. Now, he performed at the Detroit Lions halftime game.
Yes.
And if you saw the performance,
Worst performance I've ever seen in a very long time. It looked like his first performance ever. You know a dude is a bad performer when they hold the mic wrong? Where it kind of just be like, it was very bad.
that's tough. I'm playing this right now for y'all. Like, wait, I want y'all to hear
What
it.
was happening?
Dan Campbell did not start that crying neither, Jared.
Hold on, what you showing us?
It's the way it goes. Y'all was feeling yourself, and I had y'all back all season, and you know what? Y'all let Jello Ball perform at halftime. What that about? Y'all could have had Eminem. Y'all could have had Big Sean. Y'all niggas all up. And this is the result of it.
So Cameron was basically trolling, letting everybody know, man, Jello Ball should not have performed at the halftime. That's the reason the Detroit Lions lost the game.
It's a lot of people you could
He
pick.
left a voice note. That was from a voice note he left.
I'ma start
the
doing
Detroit
that.
Lions Instagram page.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
then
start doing
screenshot.
that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people they could have had perform. I thought that was a terrible choice. He ain't never performed before. He's not from Detroit. In a time like this where you're having the NFC, you having your first divisional playoff game in a while, y'all are actually good, and everybody's like the city has come together in the dome. You decide to get somebody who's not from here. You could have got Peasy. Babyface Ray got it on fire from Detroit. What's my other man name? I got it. Icewear Vezo would have been a good choice. Cash Doll, Eminem. It's not like they don't have a rich hip hop history in
Big Sean
in Detroit that you could have had. So all of them probably would have said yes. They probably looking like you got Jello. Then they didn't even have him in the middle of the field. It was very weird. They had him in the corner of the end zone, like by one little spot. Just it was very awkward. It was terrible, and they got their ass beat.
Whew. Kiki, what do you
Yes.
think of the performance?
I don't watch that stuff, but I just feel like I need to know who is his team. Who is this man's team? He done got that Def Jam deal. They got him with the NFL. Like, this is great for a song that's not really all that. You know what I'm saying? Just an okay song. His team is amazing. So, y'all can hate on him and say everybody else should have been there. But he was there. And whatever he did, he did his thing.
He ain't gonna be that much longer, Kiki, if he keep doing that. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, Kiki, this is for me. You know me. I'm gonna look at something. I'm gonna look at it and turn it on its head. For me, this is an example of everybody thinking they could do everything without any help at where we at in today. So you got somebody that got a rap deal. You got, you can hoop. That'd be like me going out and hooping, like, man, and trying to hoop professionally, any type of professional, but and go out there with no training.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'll be killing in LA Fitness. I'm killing. I'm going to go out here and not get a professional to help me train to be a professional. This is it. You trying to be a professional artist which she's got a deal, but you didn't prepare yourself for a moment and didn't get the help that you needed because everybody think they can do everything.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna tell you something.
It's the same thing with podcasters.
That's very
It's the
true.
same thing with everything. I watch like I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Ari and Tiana. That was terrible. I watched it. It was trash, but it didn't have to be trash.
Yeah.
Everybody think they can do everything.
Who you talking about? What happened?
It's a cooking show. Ari's cooking show. G Herbo Baby Mamas. They got together in the kitchen.
Oh, both of them together?
Yes.
Yes.
And it could have been amazing.
Well, I don't know. It was great for me.
It could have been amazing.
You thought it was good?
But it was trash.
It was grade A content. When I tell you,
No.
from start to finish,
No.
grade A content, bro.
Kiki loved it.
If you ever wanted to see a Chicago woman in the kitchen with somebody she kind of want to choke, but she can't, so she do everything but choke you in this kitchen. It is the funniest. Mediocre. It is like Tone speaking content wise, professionalism.
Yeah.
How to work a camera, how to speak. No, none of that. But as far as like you want to see some like tension,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, like a bird in a cage with a lion. That's what it was giving. It was. You gotta admit that.
That I do admit.
You felt the energy.
I felt the energy, and I did feel it. But for me, I'm like, man, because I see the play.
Yeah.
So I see the play.
Yes.
So my mind going to like, all right, y'all got to this got to look better. It's got to be. I could have storyboarded that. Y'all should have let your boy direct that. Like,
Yeah, it was
and storyboarded this. Told y'all the topics to hit, where to go, the camera. It was a lot. And so it was bugging me because I saw the play, what they was trying to do.
Yes.
So I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on. I was just like, damn, this could have been better. And like I said, like when you doing this stuff, and like I said, I'm gonna go on the rant for a quick second.
Come on,
about
yes.
the podcast. And like it's like the podcast, and like everybody think everybody could podcast. Everybody
Facts.
think they could do this type of job just with a microphone and a camera. And then a lot of people try to compare it to academics, Joe Budden, and who else we got? Kai Cenat. That's 3 niggas. That's 3 dudes.
Now I was with you till we got here.
So I'm just saying.
Now, what
So
they
they
got
try,
to
everybody,
do?
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody try to act like they do it, and it's only 3 dudes that really did it and went straight to the league. Does that make sense? They're really good at it.
Okay, I see
So
what
I'm
you're
saying like they're good at it, but everybody else thinks, okay, since them 3 made it out the mud, then we could do it. No, you
Yeah.
got to get professionally trained to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. But here's the thing. Back to Jello. Let's not get him off the hook.
I'm not.
If I was rolling loud, your performance canceled.
What?
No,
I'm canceling
no,
it.
no.
I need to see something else. 'Cause what you're not gonna do is mess up the brand of my concept.
He gonna be
Going
on a
up there
small stage, bro.
You go on there doing that. And in his defense, half football stadium performances usually are whack unless you are a huge superstar. I hate when they have rappers perform at basketball games. Like they had Gucci at the Atlanta Hawks game. Terrible performance. You know, when you just give them a mic and be like, do your song in front of them, it be whack. You got to be like Beyonce, Usher, or something to put on a whole production for it to actually be good.
Yeah.
And those people practice for months and time and effort to make it good. You're not going to be like, just perform your song.
Here's the mic.
Here go the mic. It's back. It's feeding back. It's going, it's squeaking. They don't know where to be. Gucci was cussing the whole time like it wasn't kids out there. And it was just a train wreck. And Jello didn't know the word. He didn't know what to look at. He didn't know how to dress. He
And
didn't
you
know
can't
what to
hear
hold.
you can't hear the feed, like you can't get the audience feel.
You can't get
because
nothing.
you're not. It's so far away, and to be honest with you,
Too many people.
football fans didn't give a hell about Jello.
They did not.
They was trying to worry about what was going on that field.
Yes, and they was down going into the half. You think Detroit wanted to see Jello?
That would have been, all bad.
They needed a real, like, that's the thing. We need real performances. Just get mega stars for halftime performances for sporting events.
Sporting events, yeah.
Like Beyonce's performance, like that was a whole
So
spectacular thing she did.
It probably took $2-3 million to even do that performance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To put that together with everything that she puts together in her performances. She came out on a white horse.
Look at Kiki. She like,
Yeah,
Talk
give
about
her
the
her
queen.
Yeah, give her her
the queen
praises.
ain't gonna play
Give
with
it.
you.
Yeah.
No,
She gonna have perfection every time.
But y'all, hey, for all of you young artists and people that think you could do things professionally that you've never done professionally, hire a professional to help you. There you go.
That's true.
Let's go ahead and get to this, man. Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Soulja Boy all received backlash from Trump's inauguration performance. They gave my boy Nelly. They got on my boy Nelly.
Well, yeah, explain this.
What?
How do you feel about Nelly doing
getting
this?
a check? I
Yes.
have no problem with Nelly going to get a check when he needed a check.
Okay.
It's hard. I can't look. Do I believe Nelly or Snoop Dogg? Like we saw the train wreck Snoop Dogg did when he was talking about which one of you Sambo and then went and performed.
That was crazy.
It all sounds good to the check. Don't have your name on it. When that check got your name on it, it's different. When that name, you can say a lot of stuff when that check don't got your name on it.
That was crazy.
But that's why I don't. Okay, we look at Nelly, Rick Ross. I told y'all to stop looking at celebrities and rappers as your political. Anyway, it's political people anyway. That shouldn't be your look. We got to stop doing that. We put so much pressure on entertainers to uphold political views and stuff, different stuff like that. Malcolm X warned us about that. As long as y'all keep looking to
come on, brother Zach.
He did. HBCU Black.
Zach.
He said if you look to entertainers and singers to be the representation of your people, you're going to be in trouble because they paid. He always said they attached to money. On television. He was like, they can't do that. You can't. And we do that all the time. But I'm not mad at Rick Ross and I'm not mad at Nelly because neither one of them have never really even had a political affiliation anyway. Like they were. What were they standing for anyway? Nelly went country. Nelly going to go get a bag regardless of who got the bag for him. He don't care. Rick Ross seems like he's the same way. But Snoop, in 2017, you went on a whole rant calling other artists out their name, calling them C-word, doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn around and do it. I don't respect that. I don't care what the checks say because you just a few years ago, you was calling people out. And if you felt that way, then you should have shut up in 2017. You don't get to dog people out for doing something, and then
pun intended.
And then when you do it, right. Then when it was your check, now you 1, 2, 3. No, Snoop, what's the same? Keep the same energy you had, bro. You can't do that. And the only reason I'm giving you a hard time is because you publicly went out against other people. Mm-hmm. Nelly and them ain't never said nothing. I never went to the polls and said, I wonder who Rick Ross voting for. I don't care. I ain't going to be like, you know what? How Nelly feel about this? I don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But Snoop, when you put yourself in that lane, now you got to stand on what you said. You got to, because you put yourself there. I wouldn't have cared if you wouldn't have been out there and on the front lines, cussing everybody out, saying F Donald Trump, all that. Snoop was doing all of that.
Yep.
I mean, like you said,
Snoop was doing all of that, bro.
You can't take nothing a celebrity does at all. You take everything with a grain of salt because they go where the wind blows. What do you think, Kiki?
Yeah, that's true for certain celebrities. And, Zach made a very valid point. You really should not be looking towards celebrities to make, your political statements. However, people like Snoop Dogg, I have always held at a higher standard. And so had Zach, like he mentioned, Snoop never said anything, then it just is what it is. But the fact that he spoke out against this, so you were clearly against this. You were clearly feeling a way about this. And then for your tune to change and you just not even address it and just like do it and don't even say nothing, that's insane. That's crazy and it doesn't feel good because of who you are and how we hold you to a higher standard. But it's a telling time of what it is. Now, I will tell y'all what the lady on TikTok said.
Uh-oh.
And the lady on TikTok said that...
What did you say?
The lady on TikTok said you're going to see a lot of artists do and respond to calls to support Trump because they might have some things brewing in upcoming legal situations that they need Trump's assistance on to make go away. And after everybody saw what happened to Diddy, people want to now play the game so that they have a favor, from
have an ally.
They got an ally that's sitting in the White House. So that's what the lady on TikTok said. And looking at the history of some of the people that were selected to perform, and some of the lawsuits that they've been facing, especially Nelly, it might have been in his best interest to perform.
Nelly facing lawsuits?
Oh, he's been sued a couple times by sexual assault people.
Those still going on?
I'm sure he settled some of them, but who knows? If anybody has skeleton in their closet after seeing what happened to Diddy, I'm sure they would do whatever to make sure that they don't end up in that same situation.
Yeah, I get that. If you do it for that, like I said, I don't care. But like, for example, everybody gave Kodak Black a hard time. I said, why y'all give Kodak Black a hard time? Trump got him out of jail. So as soon as he got him out, you think Kodak give a damn what y'all say? My issue is, why do y'all care so much about what these rappers do to, like, as if, like, what have they done to get your hope in your political views from them? What have they done? These are dudes. Ross raps about a whole nother man's life.
That's funny.
He named himself after a whole nother man.
Trying to steal somebody else's whole identity. That's crazy.
You don't even know him. He don't know him. He's a whole act. He took the act of a drug lord and was like, I'm just going to be a rapper and act like it and do the thing and make it work. And it worked out for him. He playing a character. So when did we just start caring so much about what he said, about where he goes and performs? Who cares? Why do y'all care so much?
Snoop has become, I think for Snoop, like Kiki, Snoop has become like a household kind of like.
He's the face of
Snoop.
hip-hop.
He is the face.
He's the face of commercial hip-hop.
He is the face of commercial hip-hop. That is the truth.
Yeah.
That's real. And to see him go back on his word, it affects your credibility. So Snoop can't say anything else because I'm sure the comments, and we know the Shade Room roomies are going to be all in his comments going crazy on him.
Snoop has lied to y'all in every commercial. Snoop, y'all know Snoop don't do none of that stuff that he promote. The smokeless grill, cuz. He don't care. Go to T-Mobile. Ooh, T-Mobile, you giving him too much. You seen him? He don't give a damn. Where the check is, he talk.
That's true.
And that's what Malcolm X was. These people are controlled by money.
Oh, yeah.
Not morals.
Yeah.
So stop looking for that out of these people. We got to stop that. Or we going to be disappointed all the time.
Yeah.
You're going to stay disappointed doing that.
All money ain't good money, though.
You can say everybody says that until the check got your name on it.
I'm
Kiki,
sorry,
let me ask you this.
Until the check got
Kiki,
your name on it.
So let me ask you this. Okay? So we get a call, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. We get a call, and Trump say, "Man, all I want to do is run 2 Make America Great Again commercials in y'all pod. Keep it the same. Y'all ain't got to say nothing. Just run the commercial within the pod." And he'd be like, you know what? Here it go. 6 figures for everybody. I'm gonna give each and every one of y'all $150,000.
Yeah.
All I need is 2 commercials in y'all podcast.
Yeah.
What you doing?
You could run commercials.
And then you got to say, "Make America Great."
No. That ain't what you said. You said I get to do whatever. Yeah. If I get to do, because let me tell you something. The message is gonna get out either way.
Oh, look at
but I don't have to be the vessel for your message.
I got you.
You
Okay.
see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And everything, and for real, all money is not good money.
True.
So I know the check can look beautiful, but you just lost all credibility of a 50-year career.
Got you.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Now
Like,
he back.
is it really worth that?
Kiki, now he back. He said the commercials went well, Kiki, and I just wanted to talk to you again.
Now he back.
So he came back.
Yeah.
Now he said, you know what? We're getting towards the end. We're in year 2, year 3. Things have been going up, but we really need to get morale up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I need you guys to wear red Make America Great Again hats.
That's too much.
Hold on. But you ain't seen the check. But this time I'm giving y'all $2 million a piece. All you have to do is wear it on 2 episodes of your wear the MAGA hat on 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Now, listen.
That's tough.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
The hat is
I'm
tough.
gonna tell y'all something right now. I'm gonna make an executive decision.
Go on.
Okay? 'Cause I'm wearing that motherfucker. But
See?
$2 million,
And y'all talk about Snoop.
I'm wearing it. No, but I ain't never went out and told y'all what to do in them polls either. I told you do how you feel. My message was for you to vote and to use your right. However you want to use it, exercise.
Zach,
it.
so we know Zach is for hire.
He's definitely can be.
I don't
you
know.
too.
The hat
you could
is
be bought.
crazy.
You could be bought.
Tone,
You could be
you
bought.
bet not come in here
He could be bought.
and act like
Who, me?
$2 million.
Yes.
You got a red hat on now. All you gotta do is put in MAGA on it, and you
I
ain't
don't
gonna do
know
that
about
for
that
$2
one.
million.
I don't know about it.
Man,
I don't know about it.
Y'all crazy.
I've always played the long money game. I've walked away from money.
Okay.
I walked away from money when I ain't had no money. Like it was one time, and it wasn't even like over the principle, like something like a MAGA. It was something over. Somebody was trying to play with me and Shag. Shout out to the dude. See what's his name, Mr. Baggett. If he's alive or dead, whatever. He was a manager, and he used to talk to people crazy. And he just talked to me crazy one day. He talked to me crazy one day. I was like, hey man, no, it ain't Hollywood, man. I needed that bread, that hosted money from Secrets. And I was like, man, no, I had to go. I was like, man. And then the craziest thing was, the owner of Secrets called my boss at that time. Jay, I was like, yeah, I'm just letting you know, I'm suspending Tone, not Shag, from Secrets for a couple weeks. He need to sit down. And I responded very good, like, I won't come back, nigga. You can't suspend me from nothing. I'm a radio personality. This was a partnership.
Right.
So it's times, bro, where people have played with me all throughout my career over money, and I don't play with my pride because I know I'm gonna get the money on the long run.
That's right.
I think
I'm talented, bro. I'm gonna get the bread.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I want you to know that. I mean this
Well,
from
okay,
the
come
bottom
on.
of my heart.
Yeah.
Okay? And I mean this with sincerity.
Yeah.
If Trump tried you personally, I promise you, I believe you in my soul that Tom would be like, he got me messed up. This dude said this to me. Okay? But for just the overall of what it represents, and it didn't affect you personally, you taking that money. You taking that $2 million, Tom.
I would take
you
$2
taking
million.
that $2 million.
If not
you
wearing
took
no
it.
hat though. That hat, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, you gotta remember that I'm older than y'all. I've been called N-word to my face plenty of time growing up. Like, to my face. I done had police officers call me the N-word growing up. So I like when people say, like, that was the main thing I had a problem with Kanye, is to make America great again. What we talking about? Again from what? What we trying to go back to? That's what I want to know. Nobody can answer that question. It's the same way I said every time I'm making my business to report when any of these companies are the first one in line to get rid of their DEI situations that they have with their company. You look at it, Facebook, man, they heard about it. Oh, I'm gone, we gone.
Oh, Facebook switched to everything.
Switched? Who else did it? It was a bunch of companies that just like, we ain't got to do it no
and
more.
Facebook
Cool.
took their gender stuff off too. Quick. They like now that it's two genders, according to Trump, they Facebook switched it up so quick.
Like I just
So I guess
I think that's just for me. Some stuff
I get it, but I'm gonna let y'all
can't
know.
be bought, bro.
I'm gonna let you know.
get the money in the long run.
I'm gonna tell you something. $6 million I'm bought. Okay, and
That's a shame.
And it is. It's a damn shame, and it's such a sin and a shame.
Because if I get to 500,000, 600,000, I'm gonna be good anyway.
Because
that's my number in my head.
Okay,
It's hard to compare this imaginary $2 million check to a check from Secret's
Because
nightclub.
Secret.
I did.
He compared it to Secret.
Because you know why? Because at that time I needed it.
Yes.
To be honest with you.
Yes.
And that's just the honest thing. Like,
But
I wasn't making a lot of money.
wasn't gonna be
Y'all know
life-changing.
how it is to be in radio and you counting every
But tell him
posted
that
dollar.
wasn't life-changing money.
He said.
That was what I had to switch my phone.
I know you did, but it's secret. You can switch your phone.
No, I'm talking about I had to dumb down some stuff because that money was paying for something.
I get it, and you knew you could get something else.
I didn't for a long time.
I respect your sacrifice. I respect you sacrificing that secret
I know,
check
I know
to
what you're
stand
saying.
on business. I respect that, and I think, Tone, I admire you for your sacrifice. Him, I am very disappointed in. So, I just want y'all to know that. That's Tone, I feel you. When it comes to that secret check.
It's the same thing. Here's another one. And then here's another one. I got invited. This wasn't the first time I got to GCI. This ain't the first time they came after me.
Hold on, I get
the
that.
first time that they came after me, I knew it was going to be more money than what I was making. But the energy that I was feeling wasn't the right energy for me to be over here.
I feel
So
that,
I stayed. So I'm saying all money
I just
ain't good
said
money.
that. I understand all money ain't good money, but it just baffles me, man. 10 minutes ago in this same podcast, we just had a conversation about how we ain't leaving no checks on the table.
I don't.
But y'all will leave $2 million checks.
Zach, you got to stand for something.
You do.
You got to stand for something.
MAGA?
And especially when
but
you...
I understand.
Especially
I
when,
know my people. I know the people who follow me. And I know once they see me with that hat on, they going to say, what? How much Trump pays Zach? And guess what? On episode 2 with it on, I'm gonna be like, in the back of mine, it's gonna say, it threw me in the way this goes. And then you gonna know why I did it. You gonna know. You gonna know where I stand. All right? And you
The
gonna know why I
purpose
did
is to show you can't get bought.
You can say that, man. I'm gonna tell you something.
I do, but I'm gonna tell you that. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna let you get yours out because I'm gonna tell you what I do understand is what Kiki said.
I get what you're saying, and I get what Kiki's saying, but I guess what I'm saying is how do we say this? We've all been bought in a way when you in this industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's certain things. I know that and you can admit it or not, but y'all all change the way you say certain things or don't say certain things of how you truly feel because of how other people may be affected or how it will make you look or how it would be, you know what I'm saying? Or the radical. Because you know what I'm saying? I know y'all.
That's not being bought. That's being considerate of your audience. That's just having common sense.
No,
that's
and it's
having
also
common
protecting your check.
courtesy.
It's
That's
also
having
protecting your check.
I
That's
mean,
fact.
anybody good. You go into an office 9 to 5. You're not going to say exactly what's on your mind all the time. That's just common sense.
But that's what I'm saying.
Being bought is me saying a message I completely disagree with from my heart to my soul, from the head of my feet to the top of my body. I disagree with this completely, and this is harming people, and it's wrong. And I still say the message because somebody is paying me to say the message. That's being bought.
I get that.
So don't
that's
make
that's
people
an
who-
extreme. That's an extreme case of being bought.
Well, that's
but
what you would be doing.
But I understand that. I know. That's an
This
extreme.
ain't you're not gonna make people feel like because they go to work and don't cuss their boss out or they go to work and speak professional. That don't mean
it's
you
not
being
about
bought.
speaking.
That don't mean you being bought.
I'm
Being
just
bought
saying.
is wearing a hat and you know you don't align with none of the beliefs, or maybe you do. I don't know.
I'm just saying it's trivial things. What I'm trying to say is this: we have all protected our check in a way. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying is that we have protected our check and done stuff that we didn't necessarily agree with. It may not have been to the bone core. I don't agree with everything in the world of it, but you've protected your check before. You know what I'm saying?
But that's different. That's a difference. Protecting your check and being bought is not the same thing.
It may not be, but it's a form of it. What I'm trying to say is this: it's been times where I didn't agree with something, but I was like, you know what? This may help somebody else, but it may not be for me. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I can think of for the last thing was the
They booked you as secrets too.
Nah, it was the COVID shot.
Oh, okay.
It was the COVID shot.
You are so nasty.
The COVID shot. Come on, man. I'm trying to be.
Keep this on your Now let my little secret story live, man. It was
was
a big
It was
sacrifice
so
for me, G.
passionate. I love the passion that was there.
And then it was just secret. But he act like he just. And we like telling it was
He
secrets.
turned down such a big check.
Oh my God.
Okay,
But-
so you didn't want to take the COVID shot.
Initially, I was skeptical of the COVID shot. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? And I had skepticism. You know what I'm saying? So initially, I was like, man, I'm skeptical on this. It really hasn't been any research done on it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, I don't necessarily trust the government anyway.
Right.
So I'll be like, I don't know if this is something. But then as you know, we were talking about it and you know, we was getting more information, it started to become a thing where, you know what I'm saying, you could actually save lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew somebody who had passed away from it, from COVID. I knew some old people who had passed away from it. So even though, and I ended up endorsing with the Cook County Department of Health.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We all did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, initially, it was something that I was skeptical about. I even took it at one point. You know what I'm saying? So I did. I even took the shot. So I guess what I'm trying to say is things can change is what I'm trying to tell
You can get like there's situations that you can get bought in. So like in that one, I was mad that I folded on the COVID shot. I was mad that I folded. I was mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Because I had my own personal beliefs about it. I thought but I folded on it to protect the check.
Mm.
And then there's the situation where what you were just saying about Nelly and all that. I understand that. Now, am I gonna judge you? Like, hey man, look, I need Buddy. I need him, and I know y'all gonna look at me crazy, but ain't nobody gonna say anything if I'm locked up or I'm jammed up over taxes or I'm jammed up over this, and I got him as a favor. I know that might sound a little contradictory, but I ain't mad at you for making a personal choice. We don't know what Snoop Dogg's spending. We don't know what Nelly bank account look like. We don't know what Soulja Boy bank account look like.
You know Soulja couldn't wait to get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is like, again, We don't know what you would do. None of us really know what we'll do. I still go until your name is on the check. Your name is on the check. You jammed up.
Okay.
I can't wait.
I can't wait till somebody offer me some money.
All right, TikTok banned it. Oh, what happened? What I miss?
I don't know. I just want to be in that position. You know.
Somebody asked you for something.
Yeah,
Try to buy you?
Yeah.
You want to get tried at work?
I want to get. I want to get bought.
You want to get tried? You want to get bought? What? Who are you, bro?
I don't know. I mean, the way the world going, listen. I just, it's just you got to be careful when you making moves for money because you will have to answer for that one day. And I
feel you.
I'm scared of that. You know
Nelly,
what I'm saying? I'm scared of when I get up to the gates and these people's lives that might have been affected by me trying to get a check here. I'm nervous about that.
Well,
I think about that.
I think about the people in the military. Do you think they may want to bomb and do these things to these
See, you're doing what Nelly did. See, in Nelly's explanation, he said, if the men and women of the military can, get out there and protect our country, I can definitely get up there and perform for our country.
That don't make sense.
That don't make a lick of sense. You protecting the check don't bring the military into this because they didn't ask for this. They didn't ask to be here, and they didn't. Don't do that. So
no, it does make sense.
No, you sound like Nelly. He said the exact same thing. If they can get up there and protect Trump,
yeah, that's why I got it.
They got to protect Trump, and then I can for sure get up there and wear the red hat. Like that don't equal the same.
Did he wear the red hat?
Huh?
Did he wear red hat?
No, but
I
I'm
don't
just
think he
saying
did that.
that's what Zach trying to do.
No, but I'm saying
bring the military in.
It is
like they doing this country
service. It is the same
service.
thing. No matter who the commander in chief is, whether you agree with them or not, you have to follow their orders, or get discharged from the military, or you know what I'm saying. Like you can disagree. You can't just be like, I ain't really messing with Trump, so I ain't going over here. I quit. You can't do that.
Yeah, they can, but what they got to do with you? You sitting here with me. You ain't protecting the country. You or Nelly ain't protecting the country. Y'all ain't signed up to protect nobody. So what sacrifice are y'all making by doing whatever Trump say? That don't make no sense.
No, what I'm saying is if they morally
any excuse in the world
to get this money.
Yeah, I was gonna let him rock until he done brought the arms to the soldiers in here. They didn't ask for none of this. Don't bring them up.
But you don't see what I'm saying.
I do.
They still have to make a sacrifice whether they believe in what they're saying and what the person is saying
they
or
do.
not.
They do. You and Nelly don't.
But you just said
you and Nelly don't, bro. No, y'all don't.
No, I don't. But you said
you can't make that comparison.
You cannot.
No, but you said that you have to answer to a higher thing.
God.
So what
I'm not talking about Trump.
So what I'm asking is, I'm asking the question: if you in the military, do you still have to answer to that higher power?
What?
For the things that you did in the military, do you have to answer to that?
I signed up to put my life on the line to protect my country.
You are reaching.
He is reaching for the stars right now.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
To that?
Guess what? When we get up to them gates, the Lord gonna let all the military members in. Guess what he gonna do with you and Nelly?
Not me with Nelly. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got a dime from
because y'all the only two fools up here trying to bring them. Don't put that on them. Don't tell me about what they got to answer for. No, you and Nelly answer for what y'all got going on right here.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on. I will say this, though. I did like Dave Chappelle, his take on President Trump on the way out. He said, hey, man, no matter how you feel, no matter who you voted for or didn't nobody vote for you, whatever, just know that everybody counting on you. Like, everybody counting on you. So I thought that was a really cool take.
Find a way to be in the middle. Who did he vote for?
Who in the middle? I mean, that wasn't an in the middle statement. I thought that was a general statement for people on both sides.
That's what I'm saying. That's what in the middle is.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I don't even know what that had to do with what we talking about.
No, I was saying that. I was basically saying
that
what about Trump, how everybody say he's bad. I was just saying, hey, look, like Dave Chappelle, what Dave Chappelle said.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm about to run for office.
That's what Chappelle does.
I mean, you win.
Yeah, I'm about to get.
You gotta get you. You gotta win. You gotta win one. At the
I just want
level.
y'all to.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I just want y'all to stop having so much smoke for entertainers for making entertainment business decisions. That's all. I know y'all want to put them on this moral pedestal.
Okay, yeah, I agree
get
with
mad about, well, you did it for the money. I'm an entertainer too. So
that's right.
I shouldn't be in your political. I shouldn't be in that. But you know who you should hold accountable for their actions is the the politician.
Absolutely.
That's who you should be
Oh
looking
yeah.
at.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
People get more mad at Snoop than people that wishy-washy in their own political
Yeah, because they
decisions.
put their faith in you. They believe in you. They believe in who you are, and they feel like they're a part of you. You know what I'm saying? We extend ourselves, and we have these people that listen to us every day, and they feel like, Tone, my man. Like, I know Tone gonna do what's right. I know Tone gonna make the right decision, you know? But that's not true for everybody.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, dog. But
Oh, she was hitting you.
But I'm saying,
I'm glad it ain't me.
But you know, like, if you think about the hypocrisy in
I'm
it,
just
like,
playing.
Obama can sit up there and laugh with Trump like they besties, and then everybody will have a excuse. Like,
What's wrong with that?
See what I'm... Okay.
What's wrong with that? If Trump walk in here, what you want me to run up on him? Like, hello, Mr. President? That's
no,
okay.
he ain't never did nothing. He ain't never said nothing about... Okay, that's what I'm saying.
That's what, like, what y'all want Obama to do? Sit there and ice grill for what?
If a man, I want you to pull a Michelle. Michelle ain't messing with none of that. She ain't going for none of that.
Right.
And Trump didn't go for it when he thought that the election was bought. When Trump thought that they did the election,
Right.
he didn't show up. He wasn't shaking hands and none of that.
Right.
When Michelle ain't been to nothing because she's standing on business on what she said. But if you say a man is this, and this man talked about your wife, he questions your citizenship, it ain't just the politics of it. He's attacked you personally. And then you get there, yeah, I feel you, dog. You know what I'm saying? But then you mad at Nelly. But then you mad at Nelly. Nelly ain't in this. Nelly's a rapper.
Now he done brought Obama in.
Those are the
he didn't went from
I'm just saying.
soldiers to Obama.
It ain't even that. It's just,
Boy.
y'all are mad.
It's the truth, though.
I'm just saying.
That's the truth.
Come
That's
up.
the truth.
What you be mad at the wrong people? You
Okay.
mad at Rick Ross and what's her name? Had a smoke for the people who literally in the room, the people who actually standing on that. Even what's her name went. Kamala went. Did you see how Kamala looked at that? Kamala looked back and was like, she didn't have to say a word. You just know what that look means. And that lets me know that she stand on what she's saying and she actually believes what she's saying.
Right.
And she's standing on business with it. She ain't going around like, hey, what's good?
Right.
All right.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, I
guess
still,
it don't matter.
I agree with both sides of it. I'm sure a lot of the Pie fam does too. But again,
Even Doug was looking crazy. Doug was looking like Busta Move.
The Snoop, Nelly, Soldier, silly.
Man, y'all got to leave. Oh, okay.
Doug said
Y'all blame Obama and Jay-Z for everything. It is just crazy.
No,
but
blame.
go ahead.
It ain't a blame on them. I'm just saying if you're gonna get mad at people, but people to get upset. I'm talking about the people who are upset. If you're gonna get upset at the right people. Don't get upset at rappers who going for a check or people But then when it's somebody literally keep keying with them, you come up with excuse of like, oh, he gotta do that.
No, he ain't had to do it.
He ain't got to do a month thing.
I just think that their relationship is just different. I think all of that stuff up there, some stuff that we don't know about. There's some conversations we not involved in, and we'll keep it there. All right, let's get to this. TikTok banned and then reopened. Kiki, what do you think for creators about this?
Bro, TikTok, I'm so done with TikTok, bro. I'm not happy about it. Let me tell you something. Don't ever play with me like that in your life, bro. You told us you was going to shut down on the 19th. It's the 18th. It's like I felt like my check didn't come. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like somebody was playing with my money because how you going to tell me I got to the 19th for something and then you shut it off on the 18th in the middle of the day, not even at not even midnight. You shut it down in the middle of the day and then pop up on Sunday. I felt like it was a man who stepped out on me. You know what I'm saying? Spent the night out. Y'all probably done it before. Go out, come back the next morning like my phone died. You know what I'm saying? I stayed the night at Tone Place. You know what I'm saying? My phone had died and we was playing the game and then I had forgot.
Wasn't no charge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You try to come back.
Electricity went out.
Yeah, like nah, you could go. You know what I'm saying?
Hospital last night.
Yeah, like all them overnight live. I felt like that's what
Phone
they
fell
did.
in the river.
That's what they did, and that
I
was
gotta know who
weird.
Dirty yourself up.
That was so weird. And y'all know, y'all have done that.
No, we haven't.
Yes, y'all have.
I've not.
Yes,
I've
you
never
have.
done that.
I'm sure you
never
have.
done that.
But that's what it felt
So
like.
TikTok played with you.
Yeah, I don't appreciate it at all. And then try to come back like, thanks to Trump, who ain't even the president yet. We ain't even had the inauguration yet. You talking about thanks to him. We ain't even, like, if this was all a scheme that Ty set up, y'all could have just told us that from the beginning. It wasn't even no need for you to turn the thing off. What you turned it off for?
I don't like how they politicize TikTok.
Bro,
TikTok was a fun thing.
it was fun.
It was a fun,
Did you
nice
see that?
thing.
Did you see the one white lady that went viral?
No.
She went viral talking about how everybody's talking about TikTok, and it's been a big thing about this whole thing. The house that came together about TikTok,
But can't on
but
nothing
can't
else.
come together about, all the economic problems we have, housing problems we have, all of the different things that America has. But they got the house to come together and
Quick and swiftly. Quick.
and do it fast to get rid of TikTok. And we can't get together about the food that's killing us. We can't get together about
Homelessness.
homelessness, all of the different things. And I was
Gun
like,
control.
I
Well,
said that makes sense.
no, they can get together. They choose not to.
There's not to. They choose not
So-
to. TikTok was a bigger thing. For creators, I thought this was, it was some. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I felt really nasty looking at the inauguration and looking at all of the people that control the information standing up there. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's dangerous, right?
Like, what does that mean? You got Elon Musk, X. You got Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, Instagram. You got the CEO of Google,
Jeff Bezos.
and you got Jeff Bezos. That just did not. If there was any moment that made me feel weird, that these people are controlling the information and controlling how things are going, that wasn't helpful.
And I don't like Trump is saying that TikTok gonna be owned 50% by the United States. They getting ready to mess it up. They getting ready to tear it up because then it's gonna become whatever. Like that's what I'm saying. I hate the political aspect of a platform. Like, can we just keep some stuff fun and some stuff politics? Like whatever it is, politics need to stay over here. Fun need to stay over here because all he gonna do is give it to Elon. Ain't no telling what he over here throwing up all type of signs. He's so ready to do whatever. He on the coke. Look like he just fired up like woo white power. Like he ready to say that at any moment. Then you get it in TikTok and I just worry about when we goes right back to my point of us getting so caught up into celebrities and what's trending and different things like that. Because once United States get involved in stuff and Elon and all of that stuff, man, they can really change your way of thinking, bro. And it just.
I just hope it's a bigger
We
call
have
to action
to, bro.
for America.
These
Zach,
folks will do anything, man. They'll say anything,
That's true.
put anything out there, and push whatever agendas that they want to push up on you. And you think it's just TikTok and it's just the world that you live in, and you don't realize it's a puppet right there controlling the strings.
Yeah, I hope we able to do something. To your point,
When y'all should have known when TikTok put Trump name in it. Why are you talking about why TikTok talking about a president? At all.
Exactly.
TikTok, it should be non-biased things in the world.
Nah.
Social media should be one of them. I don't want my social media jaded by any side. Like, just let it ride and and let people choose based off what they believe in.
That's not the
But
case.
that's
right
not
now.
what we getting.
That's not the case.
And we getting controlled like that, man.
Because it's all about the power and the control, and all of them we have given them all the information they need to control every aspect of our lives. That's why you have Google and Amazon sitting there with Elon and Mark, because they have everything that they need to control this entire planet. To control this entire country. Like it's no question about it. And so even when you look at the election process and how I would not, I don't want to make any allegations, but I don't think anybody could stand a chance against when he has that much power in his front row.
Come on, man.
We talking about Google. We talking about Facebook. We talking about Amazon. They know everything about you. So it's hard to control that.
They know everything about you.
No, I get it. My thing is my
Joint
great
fan
aunt,
base.
My great aunt passed away, and it made me look back. I saw the year that she was born. I was like, damn. So I just went back and looked at stuff that was happening around through her lifetime just to see, because that's my grandma's older sister, and I was just like, yo, let me look.
How old was she?
95. So she's seen World War II. She's seen the Great Depression. She's seen everything. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing. And what it made me look at, I said, look at the Jim Crow laws, which didn't end until the 60s.
That's crazy.
The 60s. And then I sharecropping and a lot of stuff. So I was just like, man, But I also saw
Black
a
folk
lot
been
of
free 15 years. We ain't been free long.
Don't get off.
Well,
Long at all, boy.
So, but what I did was I looked at all of the things that was accomplished during the 60s. Like during the 60s, and hopefully, and that was when America crashed out. America was crashed out, overly racist. Everything was, it's kind of like where it is, like a powder keg kind of thing. So I'm hoping that we experience some leader, somebody that comes along and helps us accomplish the things that they got accomplished in the 60s. So, and hopefully we can right some of the ships because we don't know how this regime is going to go, but we'll see. But it's going to definitely need some correction after. You can look at the way America is. You can listen to all the problems, see what's going on, hear what people are talking about. People got more knowledge than they've ever had. There has to be some type of course correction, not just all of a sudden banning red dye 3 or whatever it is. 2 years. It's going to take 2 years to get that off.
Man, we gonna be controlled like a mug, bro.
Oh yeah, it ain't no.
It ain't no.
Because they
getting
gonna.
out of it.
What if they? I mean, I'm sure they're planning their next leader already. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's like, okay, we got him in there, and we got all our boys here with all the power and control and the money. So now we're gonna groom whoever is next. And a lot of people are predicting that it might be Elon trying to get in there. And with all the power and access to all of the world's technology, it's hard to win a digital election when you're going against Google, Amazon, Facebook, and X.
I hate to say it, but you don't even know if your stuff really counts.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying
You
to
don't
say
know.
without saying. I don't believe that.
You don't know your numbers.
And
You
the
don't know
results
what's
of this
going on.
election, those numbers were so, we ain't had an election that, you know what I'm saying, lopsided ever in my life that I can remember. So
I told y'all it's them early voting. I hate that. Everybody said early voting is to help people, and I get it. I understand it, but I got criticized like I wasn't being like, oh, you shouldn't say no early voting. My thought is that because it's digital, that's a lot of information to be giving people that early. Early. It's 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks
to figure it out, to tweak it.
to tweak
Don't
it.
say they in the back like, yep, he down.
that's what I'm saying.
Am I wrong for thinking that?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just thinking. You able to figure out the algorithm. I mean, people create betting models like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can Elon Musk, the Google can't have somebody put together a model and say, hey, he's down right here. We need this to happen. He's down in this area. If you see it, they got the data. That's all we ever need.
I think what bothers me is watching them ghosts be so flip-flop. Like, that scares the hell out of me. Mark Zuckerberg is scaring the hell out of me. Like, just a few, when he was when Biden was in office, he was so liberal and this and that, and, everything was freedom, and we're not going to do that. And then, man, Trump came around. He doing interviews talking about, the Biden administration made me block content and different things like that. And then he came back and he switched it so quick.
because he's being bought because he needs that
so
access
it's all
to the power.
It's
You
all
have-
power.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta have the
power.
access to the power. It's like when you come to get a new boss and everybody just love the boss. Like, the boss. Yeah, because the boss is in control. So if I'm on the boss's team, anything that I want to get done, I have a better chance of getting it done because I am friends with the boss. Trump is now the boss. So if Elon and all these other power players are like, well, if we want to control this and do this and that, we need him on our team so we can get these policies pushed to make sure that we continue to keep control of the capital and the money. It's very dangerous.
It scares the hell out of me, man, because we believe the apps. As people, we believe
Yes.
what we see on these apps as truth. And that's what really bothers me when it's really 4-5 white men controlling everything we thinking. That scares the hell out of me.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's an interesting place.
TikTok
to
should
be
not be shouting out Trump
No.
or anybody for that
No,
matter.
no.
Yeah, shout out to Trump, though. What? You TikTok.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, before we get out of here, let's do this last one.
Going to hell. We all gonna die in hell. Okay, sorry.
Scottie Pippen claims Michael Jordan was never his friend and a horrible player.
Not a
Horrible player. He didn't say that.
Yes, he did. That's what
Scotty
he said.
crashing out.
He did not say that.
Yeah. Scotty crashing out.
Scotty crashing out.
Oh,
And I just
my
hope that he
God.
finds peace. You know what I'm saying? I ask for peace for Scottie Pippen in his life, for whatever's going through, whatever he going through. You know
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
put
saying?
up with a lot, man.
He's had to
He
put up a
been getting
lot.
done wrong his whole career, his whole life, his whole marriage, everything.
Yeah, marriage, career. They got a short end him on the Bulls contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't like the way his legacy is being portrayed.
I ain't
you know
mad
what
at
I'm
that.
saying? It's a lot that Scottie upset about. Come on down to the What More Can I Say podcast, Scottie. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I would love to.
I would
you
love
like
to
to
talk to
Scottie?
Scottie,
I
man.
would, too.
I would love to talk to Scottie because I heard something. Stephen A. Smith said that today. He was like, well, Scottie Pippen is not a GOAT. He's not a GOAT player. I mean, Scottie Pippen is a GOAT because a lot of the players that were his size were in the post. Scottie is one of the first of his kind at that size to have that type of skill.
Yeah.
And a lot of players watched it with that size, emulated him around that time. You can't tell me a person like Grant Hill didn't see Scottie Pippen growing up like, oh, man, I could do that too. I'm this size. I can have a ball handling. I can shoot it. I could do Tracy McGrady. All of these 6'7" guards now. Scottie was one of the first of his kind to have that type of skill level. Again, do I think Michael Jordan was a good friend? Never. I think Michael Jordan was one of the friends get on your nerves, but you had to be friends with him because he's your teammate, and and he helped you get better. You can't say he was a horrible player.
Well, you
We're
can't
not
say
even
that.
gonna go into that.
But I'm gonna say this. I know Tom gonna get upset, but Mike ain't never won nothing without Scottie.
Okay, fair.
They ain't won nothing without each other. So it's so easy to give Mike all the credit. You know what I'm saying? But they weren't successful without each other.
Right.
Okay? Before Scottie got there, Mike was getting kicked out them playoffs.
Right.
When Mike left, Scottie got kicked out the playoffs. To be honest, Scottie went a little further than Mike when one of them was gone, when they only had one. He went further in the playoffs than Mike did. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Scottie's contribution to these 6 rings in Chicago is just as important as Michael Jordan's.
I'm
Equally
not
as
gonna
important.
say just as,
Equally
but
as
important.
I know you won't say just as, but
important.
equally as. When they were by themselves, who went further? It ain't even about who went further, but they didn't win without each other.
No, and that is fair.
And basketball's a team sport. So to act like one man can do it all, yeah, he scored a lot of points. 60 points in the yeah, but you got swept that series. It doesn't matter. You didn't stop nobody.
No, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't win nothing.
Without Scottie and Horace Grant.
It doesn't matter. So all that, your legacy is built. It's
Tony
next.
Kukoc.
Yeah, it's next to Scottie's. You know what I'm saying?
BJ
And that's
Armstrong.
why I
Bill
think
Purdue.
Scottie's so mad. Is he like, bro, you making it seem like I'm just some tag along, bro. You wasn't nothing without me.
No, and I get that. I get it. I think that right now Scottie is crashing out. Like anytime your son dates my ex-wife, I can't like you ever again.
Period.
I can't.
Period. Period.
I can't.
Yep.
This
You ain't
lady is
wrong.
the mother of my kids, and she is knocking down your son, and you are not gonna stop this for me. Like that's what I'm saying. Like never his friend.
Mike Pitt.
That's what a never his friend is. Cause my man's, if you my teammate and my son knocking down your ex-wife,
That's
now will I
crazy.
tell him to stop? I can't make him stop, but I'm gonna make him stop being public. Cause I hold the keys to all your money. I'm Michael Jordan. Your whole life is I pay for your whole life, son. I ain't gonna tell you to stop.
Somebody's life.
I'm not gonna tell you to stop, but you gotta stop making it public. You have to. We can't do that to him,
Yeah.
and that's it. Because that's what a real. I mean, I would assume that's
I
what a
don't
good
know.
human being would
Mike
do.
kind of petty. Mike might just be like, "Ooh, that's the icing on the cake." And sit back.
What you think, Kiki?
As a non-sports fan, I just feel like from the Scottie Pippen story, we all can learn from it. That you have to advocate for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be number 2 or play number 2 and, do it forever and make somebody great and then be mad when they start to believe that they're really that great. You know what I'm saying? Without you. Like what he did, he played his position. He was a team player. He took less money. And in the whole time, Mike is just like, I'm on fire. Like, I'm Michael Jordan. I am the king. I am great. And Scottie's sitting there the whole time like, hold on, bro. Like, you ain't, like Zach just explained, you ain't doing this without me. But he never said nothing along the way. And so now all these years later, in the history books, it's just Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Now we questioning Scottie's worth. When Scottie could have been just as loud about who he is.
Yeah.
He could have advocated for himself for more money. And for the marriage, he could have been left that broad and got somebody else.
Right.
And so it's like, you have to advocate for yourself or you're going to end up being, at his age, very bitter about your accomplishments because you feel like you never got your just due. So if anybody's watching his story, hey man, you should have been keeping Michael humble the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that goes to a little bit of Mike in a sense. You got to know who you got. I guess I don't want to say leading you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It says that they not like a team player. If they not a person that's like constantly talking about my team, I can't do it without my team. Then that you do need to do that.
Absolutely. And like, you know, even the coaches that I don't watch sports, but I'm like, you know, his coaches, somebody should have been his advocate along the way to say like, you know, no, Scottie is a performer and Scottie does this and Scottie deserves this. And it just sounds like he had nobody advocating for him. And he didn't advocate for himself. And now he's upset about it. And now he's bitter about it. And when you say stuff like Mike isn't great, it makes everybody look at you like the crazy person. Because we only know Mike is great. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You helped us know him as great. And you weren't saying it then. You know what I'm saying? You were there. So it's like now everybody looking at him crazy, but it's mixed with his not advocating for
your younger son
himself.
is knocking down my ex-wife I got kids with. I can't never be cool with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be cool with you either, but I wouldn't lie about anybody's level of greatness.
That's true.
That's delusional. That's just bitter. Like, you know what I'm saying? That'll
totally make you bitter.
You lose all credibility though when you speak, when you say something like that.
MJ
like
was knocking down your ex-wife that you got kids with. That would make you throw up you can't even think straight.
Neither one of them should discredit each other's greatness. That's crazy. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Mike can't turn around and say Scottie wasn't nothing.
Right.
And he wouldn't say that. And Scottie, you definitely can't sit up there and say Mike wasn't nothing. Y'all
you
needed
look
each
crazy.
other.
That's true. All right, final thoughts. We had time.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. That went by fast.
That was the fastest pod ever.
Yeah, I was having so much fun.
We about shout out Pod Fam. Y'all got an hour.
Oh,
y'all got an extra 10.
How did we do that?
Yeah, I don't know how we did that.
Y'all ready to go?
You was passionate today.
About what?
You was trying to prove to everybody that you're not a sellout.
Nah, that entertainers gonna get their money. Yeah, entertainers gonna get their money. And I'm getting mine.
Things we learned today. Zach can be bought.
Yep. Let the ticket be high enough. I mean, listen, as long as I don't have to do no sexual favors.
Nah, that's what come next. Once I know I can buy you.
Now you got me messed up.
Once I know I can buy you, that's what's coming next.
No.
Damn, Kiki.
Now you got me messed up.
Once I know I can buy you, I'm going to try everything.
Thoughts,
I don't know. I'm not ready to go.
We got to go
I want to keep
we got to
talking.
load the pod. It takes too long.
I love it here. I want to keep talking. I have so much more to say.
It is a lot going on.
It is.
But
why are you trying to wrap us up?
And the people will want us to talk more.
Yes.
What do y'all have?
I don't know.
Exactly. What's your final thoughts?
Y'all want to talk about A$AP Rocky?
He going to jail?
No, he ain't.
And I'm asking.
The trial's starting today.
Okay. Well, I'm praying for Rihanna and the family.
Rihanna, that's too much power.
And did y'all see
Probation.
Keke Palmer and SZA's new movie?
I did.
I did not.
You gotta get out and see it.
Go see it.
I gotta see it. Is it good?
Yes.
I believe
You gotta
that.
support
I believe
them.
that.
Absolutely.
What about you, Zach? You see it? But before we go, I will tell you this though. It was like so I was said by other people for being harsh about my take on this.
What?
Of my take on this. One of my boys, they went out of town about like 3 weeks ago. And we've been discussing this in the group chat for a while. That he went out of town. He had already had sex with her before he got there. They had already had one intimate moment. He gets there, and he calling me heartless because when he got there, she didn't give him none. She didn't give him none when he got there. And I was like, man, you should have just got up out of there.
Right.
He was like, I'm not being a gentleman. I should have I would have left.
Yeah.
I would have left. What would you have did, Kiki?
Yeah, I would have left. I would have. First of all, it really depends on who paid. Did he pay his own way out there?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta go. So like, let's not play these games. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know as a woman, especially, I have all rights to say no at any point in time.
Yes.
But if I'm going through TSA, somebody getting this ass. Like, I don't know who gonna get it. If it ain't you, then I got to call somebody else in the city because I didn't got waxed and vaxxed and got on a plane and went through TSA and I come all the way down here and you want to play games? I can't do that. I would have politely invited you to leave wherever I was staying at and I would have politely found me something else to get into because playing them type of games as high as these airline prices is, absolutely not. I didn't pay for an Uber. No, ain't no way.
That's what I said. We too grown for this.
Yeah, like
We too
no.
grown. And I say women have the right to say no, ladies. I don't want you to think that.
Yes.
And I want you to say no to me, but be okay when you say no.
Right.
That I was like, I respect you if you're uncomfortable, but I gotta leave.
Right.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the club tonight. I'm gonna go to a sports bar. I'm gonna go somewhere that you not at.
Yes.
Because we not gonna play these games.
That's right.
Zach, what would you do?
I'd have to get up out of there, I guess.
Well, I would to all of my friends that was in the group chat. I'm not a tyrant. See, the two other people know that.
I
know I've
Let's
done
get
it.
an
I've done it
understanding.
before. I've gone somewhere where it's like, we thought it was like supposed to happen, and they were like, nah, and I was like, cool, but the next day that I didn't see you. I couldn't see you.
and that's
I just feel
fine.
like
As long as ain't nobody. Long as
I
ain't
didn't
nobody.
be mean about it.
Yeah. As
I
long as
just
ain't
feel like
nobody
if you go
forcing
out of
nobody.
town for somebody, if you go out of town and you pay good money, you need to. Y'all should have that conversation. You know what I'm saying?
But it could change though. What if you get there, you
That's
had
what
a
I'm saying.
conversation,
Yeah, it
and
can
she
change.
like, yo, like, I mean, you don't even have to have it. It's
that's childish.
the energy,
That's
and you get there and it changes.
Yeah.
That's
You like,
childish.
okay, you can't get mad. You got to keep
Nah,
it
you
playing.
can't. You got to keep it playing.
I got to go. I have to go. I like hunting anyway.
You do. I don't know why you like hunting.
I don't either, dog. But that is like, you single tone Capone. I like to see if I can make something shake in the city. I don't even got to get none that night. That ain't my thing. It's just like, I was winning in Atlanta. Ooh, I was winning in.
They was on me.
They was on me. That's like the best thing to say. You like, man, I couldn't miss a shot.
Yeah.
I couldn't miss it. Like, that been one of them nights. Like, I don't know, Kiki. The women had those nights.
What's that?
Like with everything that you saying or everything the
they
guys
do.
are like you go out and it's like a bunch of dudes on you. The girls go
Yeah,
back later and be like,
love
I
that.
was winning tonight.
Yes. Yeah. When
Okay, I was wanting that.
this is when the girls feel like they won. Whenever y'all go out and the guy that you're talking to buys a drink for everybody, like all my friends, I feel like this is a good night for me. You know what I'm saying? Like he came to talk to me, and then he wanted to talk to me so much that he bought all of y'all drinks. You go home feeling like you should ride in the front seat of the Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like like y'all get in the back. I made sure y'all had a good night tonight. That's how you know.
My finest paid for this.
My finest got us in the section, or my finest got us in the club. You know what I'm saying? You be like, I won tonight.
Okay. I wonder if women had those weird
Oh
nights.
yeah.
Because we walk up like, what y'all drinking?
Yeah.
Knowing we just want to talk to her.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact.
Because
And
you
then
just
the
can't come
section.
in and be like, yeah, just you.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I always wanted that because I mean, like, dudes, for us, let a 3-piece try to holler at us in one night. Like, we just said we got to go from 3 different women. Oh,
You feel like
we the man. You the man. Your boys even go. You don't even got to say it. Your boys be like, man, you was on fire tonight.
Yeah,
You
and that's what
cooking, bro.
women do that too. Yeah, we give each other props. Like, girl, okay, you did that.
Yeah, you was on fire.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? I don't know.
I don't know. You ain't finna
Yeah.
do nothing.
Nothing.
You got to go home and go to
Right.
sleep.
Come on.
Because guess what? Neither one of them going to answer. But, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Good
All right,
pod.
now can we get the final thoughts? We're at 1:08. It's going to take forever to load the pod, y'all.
All right.
All right,
Guess
bye.
we gotta go.
Final thoughts.
Love y'all, Pod Film. That's all.
Bye. We have something for y'all on 200 episodes, I think.
Yeah, we're going to discuss the tour. We're also going to be, don't forget TSR Live this week on Thursday. Do not miss that. And always fill those comments up on the Shade Room. Fill them up.
And share this podcast. Like, I don't know. I look at some other podcasts and they numbers and I'm like, they whack. Like, they ain't talking about nothing. Well, our numbers need to go.
I'm gonna tell the truth,
way
Kiki.
high. What is the tea?
I'm going to tell the tea.
What?
Here's the truth.
What?
Y'all, pod fam, y'all selfish.
That's gotta be it.
They like us, and they don't want nobody. They gatekeep.
I think that's
They
what
are
it is.
Definitely some
gatekeeping.
gatekeeping.
I looked at the numbers. Our numbers been the same 10 months.
Now I ain't gonna let you tell that lie.
No, they haven't.
That ain't been
Kiki.
10 months.
If
Zach don't look at. First of all, Zach don't look at numbers, so that was the
Yeah,
first
you know,
lie.
that's-
He don't look
I do
at
look at
nothing.
views. I look at
Zach
views
do
on
this,
the YouTube.
Zach do this podcast and walk out the door. But
No,
anyway,
Kiki,
pod fam.
Kiki, I look at
Y'all
the YouTube.
need-
No, F that. Let me tell you something, pod fam. If each of y'all told one person to watch the pod, our numbers would double.
Oh.
Okay? So until I see some doubling going on, I know y'all gatekeeping. Because if you was telling your group chat, if you put the link in your group chat, and let's say it's 5 of y'all in there, and just one stayed and liked us, which we pretty sure one would like us, our numbers would double.
Yeah.
But y'all are gatekeeping, y'all keeping it to yourself, and y'all not telling people.
So the best way to do it, guys, is to share the clips. Share the clips on your story. And you don't have to put it on your main page, but
Yes, you
sharing
can.
that, sharing
Yes,
that.
you do.
Okay, well, you can if you want to. Share the clip, share the link, share. Because we used to say that at the end of every pod.
Yeah, and tag us when y'all share because they share it, but we can't repost it if they don't tag us. So tag us when y'all reshare so we can make sure y'all get the credit for reposting.
Yeah, so that's it. We're just trying to grow the pod, y'all, and y'all want to make sure y'all bring everybody in. We need y'all to grow. So definitely please share the pod as much as you can. With that being said, what more can we say?